What's going on, family? This is your boy again, Samuel Genus with Predict Your Business, where I help entrepreneurs just like you wear less hats and grow their business in a more predictable way. I just want to share with you a quick thought. Sometimes as you expand your brain and as you become a better person, as you engage in personal development, you're going to find that your perspective is going to change, the way you think is going to change, your thoughts, your speech is going to change, your desires is going to change, the things you want in life is going to change, your commitment is going to increase, your dedication is going to increase, you're going to have less tolerance for BS, you're going to have less tolerance for negativity, you're going to want to be around more positive people, and you're going to find yourself being better able to communicate with people who actually are negative, with people who actually are pessimistic. You're going to find yourself being able to win arguments in a much more peaceful and loving manner. For example, sometimes people don't recognize how negative they are. Sometimes people don't recognize how pessimistic they are. Sometimes people don't recognize how much they see the cup being half empty rather than half full. They don't recognize that. They don't recognize how often they tell you about what's bad. They tell you about what's not working. How often they complain rather than offering positive solutions, And so you're going to discover that as you're talking to people. You're going to start having a keen awareness of when people are responding to your positive talk and to your concepts with negativity. And so as you work on yourself, you're going to be able to discern that quicker, but you're also going to be able to respond to that in ways that actually make sense and that actually may help influence them. For example, I was talking to some people and I was like, sharing some things with them, and they was telling me all the reasons why it's not working, why it's going bad. And so then I said, you know what? Let me rephrase the question. Let me ask this question. And I said, for the next 15 minutes, let's only talk about the solution. For the next 15 minutes, let's only talk about the solution. Don't talk about problems. Don't talk about issues. Only talk about solutions. Another thing I said is if you mention a problem, you have to end the statement with a solution. You will be amazed at how that changes the conversation. You will also be amazed at how easy, you will be amazed at how quick people will stop talking, or how quick they will slow down their speech, because now they got to think about it. They actually got to think about what they're going to say. Sometimes when we are complaining, we don't a lot of times think about it. We just got so used to just complaining or sharing a problem. We got so used to just saying what's not working that we don't always, we give no thought to the solution. And when it's time to start thinking about a solution, then it's like, let me think about that, And so that's one way to do it. Tell people, say, you know what, go on a 15-minute freeze, a 15-minute solution spree, right? A 15-minute solution spree. Only talk about the solutions. Only talk about ways that this can be fixed, right? That's one way. You also will be around people who will act as if they don't need what you're talking about, or that they don't want it. It's like this weird type of defense mechanism. Well, I don't really want to be a millionaire. Well, I don't really want to make $100,000 a month. I really don't want that. I really don't want to make 3 times more than what I'm making right now. They'll say that. That's their way of basically downplaying moving forward faster. That's their way of downplaying your positive perspective or the solutions to moving forward in the urgency. And so here's something else you can do. You can pay attention to the way they talk. Pay attention to the problems that they share. Pay attention to their complaints. Pay attention to their dreams, to the things they say they want. And oftentimes you will find a contradiction. They'll say they don't want to make $20,000 a month, but when you listen to what they say throughout various conversations throughout the day, it's like, wait a second. You said you want a Bentley. You said, man, it'd be nice to have a Bentley. Well, how you think you're gonna get that Bentley making, $3,000 a month, right? They'll be like, oh no, I don't need to be a millionaire. But then when you look at the problems in the world that they want to solve and the people that they really want to help in the world, you will discover that, wait a second, the type of help you want to bring to the world is going to require a decent amount of income, right? It's a contradiction. They're contradicting themselves. So remind people of the things they want to do. Remind them, say, hey, you're making it sound like this is not important, that this is not urgent, that this is not what you really want. But when I listen to how you talk, how he or she talks throughout the day, I hear your concerns, I hear your complaints, I hear your problems, I hear the problems you want to solve, or I hear the problems that you're currently going through. And the solution to those problems and the solution to those complaints is X amount of dollars a month. Money can solve some of these things. And so hence, you need to be doing this, and this to reach that financial goal, right? So you will recognize that. You will recognize people being, kind of negative, when you start to talk about, things you want to accomplish and things you want to get done. You'll hear people, sharing the obstacles. But remember, go on two things. Go one, tell them for the next 15 minutes, we're going to go on a solution spree. Only mention solutions. And if you mention something negative, end the statement with a solution. That's one way you can handle meetings. It's a way you can deal with your relatives. End the statement with solutions. All right? The other thing you can do is when people say they don't want this, they don't want that, they think it's overrated, then you ask them, then why are you saying this? How come you're saying you want this kind of car? How come you're saying you would like that kind of house? How come you're saying you would like to travel to all these various places, every month or every other month? To do those things, it's going to require income that you said you don't want to make, right? So hold them accountable in a nice way to their dreams and aspirations, and show them that in order to accomplish those dreams and aspirations, that you're going to have to put in this kind of work, that there is urgency. Some people may be older, they may be in their 40s or their 50s, or, and they're acting like it's too late for them, that they can't do this and they can't do that. And then you just remind them say, hey, then why do you keep dreaming? Why do you keep talking about things you want to do, things you want to accomplish? The very fact that you still have these dreams and aspirations these are all clues to let you know that there's more for you to do in this life before you leave, right? And so use those to motivate them and to encourage them, all right? I just want to share that with you. You don't have to necessarily pound your fist on the table and argue with people and get mad at them and stuff like that. Just gracefully debate them with their own words, gracefully put them in a corner and tell them, hey, only provide good solutions right now. Only provide solutions. I've heard your complaints for the last 45 minutes. Now spend the next 15 minutes coming up with some solutions, or at least listening to solutions, all right? And cut off the negativity. You want to hear the problem. You want to hear the negativity. You want to hear the complaint, because every complaint, there's money to be made. Every problem, there's money to be made. So you want them to complain, and you want them to mention their problems and their setbacks and their obstacles. You just don't want that to be the entire discussion. You want it to end on a solution-oriented note, all right? So that's what I want to encourage you to do that. This is Samuel Genus with Predict Your Business. Click on the link below to sign up for UShare 360 Back Office, where you can get access to our back office software, where you can manage your contacts, manage your e-commerce, manage your website, manage your email campaigns, manage your marketing funnels, your invoices, and your projects, all right? Click on the link below. This is not a free trial. This is a free application that I'm giving you access to for free. As your business grows, as your contact list grows, that's when you start paying. So there's zero obstacles to getting in. You have no reason, no complaints why you can't get started with this software, okay? This is Samuel Genus with Predict Your Business. I will see you in the next video. Take care.